Hi. Just have a little idea that I wanted to share, something that's been in my thoughts over the last week or so. And it's around the whole area of worry. You know, how worry seems to be something that's quite prevalent in the modern world. A lot of people are worried or anxious about different aspects of their lives and aspects of their world. This thought came from remembering what it was like, you know, when I was a child, when my dad would read me a bedtime story or sing a song. He used to have these songs that he would sing, and they were really nice. They gave me a lovely feeling, you know. There was one, it was the dream man is coming in a train from Mars with moonbeam wishes and with wheels of stars. And that was just a really, those words conjured up a lovely feeling for me, a lovely experience. And my dad singing them softly to me, and it put me into a very relaxed state, and you know, I just drift asleep and feel really good. You know, I wouldn't have thought at the time, but of course, you know, my father would have been dealing with the stresses of adult life, of being a father of 6 children, and you know, just coping with his life, his personal, his professional life. But the stories that he used to tell me were just ones that empowered and relaxed and gave me a calm and a secure feeling. And that allowed me to rest well and to, you know, to be calm. And you can think about the children that are in your life, how if you were telling them a story now, you know, reading a story for them before their bed or something like that, you'd pick something nice and helpful to them, restful, all of that sort of thing. So my thought that I had was, what sort of bedtime stories do you tell your own inner child? You know, what sort of narrative, what kind of tales are you telling yourself? What sort of stories are you telling yourself? Because the stories that you tell yourself have a very powerful effect on you. They really colour how you experience life. And if you're telling yourself stories where you don't get to win, or where you're disempowered, or where things are hopeless and that type of thing, that has a really powerful effect on you. Just as telling a scary story to a child would have a really powerful effect on them, that they would maybe have bad dreams or not have a good sleep. So to mind what it is that you're saying to yourself, to begin to become aware of what it is that you're saying to yourself, and also what you're exposing yourself to in terms of the media that you expose yourself to. You know, there can be a lot of kind of sort of very dramatic stuff in the media, very heavy stories that can weigh pretty heavily on our being. So to just mind that, to observe that. It's not to say you have ban media from your life or anything, or the news or anything like that. That's a very personal thing, whether you wanted to do that or not. But just to be aware of it, to mind it, to notice what kind of stories am I telling my inner child? Okay, thanks for watching. See you again soon.